welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna say 3, but there's really 4 tips to take at least 5 years off of your appearance. This is makeup. We're not talking about crazy surgeries or anything like that. We can do so much transformation with just makeup. I wanted to give you some quick tips, some quick little makeup applications from, me, from behind, in front of the chair, basically from what I do with clients, and I want to give them straight to you on how to take some years off of your makeup or some years off of your skin, I will say, like an optical illusion. All right, so step 1. Step 1 is use a great exfoliator. So using an amazing exfoliator, now I'm not talking about one of those scrubs that just has tiny little beads of something in it. I'm talking about 2 to 3 times a week using a exfoliator that is going to mimic microdermabrasion. So there's a lot of products that say microdermabrasion scrub. That's what I'm talking about. This one is by Meaningful Beauty, and it is the super fine exfoliant, and it has the most tiniest little particles in it that really get into those pores, get that kind of gunk out of there, kind of slough off a couple layers of dead skin, and really reveal some beautiful, hydrated, glowing skin. Now, if you're super sensitive, do it the night before. Use a great thick moisturizer, and then when you get up, you're gonna have skin that's as smooth as a baby's butt. But I like to use this, on those days that I'm really trying to have that youthful looking skin. I did it today, and you just basically work this in circular motions all over your skin, and it just gives you the most glorious finish on your skin. Okay, so that was 1. 2 is use a primer that is, the silicone gets a bad rap. It's dimethicone, I believe is how you say it. But it gets a bad rap, I understand, but the reason why you want to use a primer with a silicone-based primer is because that's what kind of glides over the skin, gives us that kind of airbrushed finish. It fills in our pores, because when we exfoliate, we're trying to get gunk out of our pores, right? And that's what enlarges our pores. So this primer is going to fill in, sit on top, and kind of just be this beautiful glaze. This is one of my favorites. It's by Garnier. It's called 5 Second Blur. And for my girls that are super oily, this is going to be a mattifying primer for you as well. But what I love about it is it just gives a very seamless and flawless finish to the skin. And what I do is I actually apply it right here and actually under my eyes, and I just push it into the skin. You've seen me use a bunch of other primers. When I'm trying to go for that flawless, anti-aging, smoothest skin possible, this is the one that I reach for. And the other one by Joey Maloof in I'm Smoking Hot, that is another one. Actually, I did a post on Instagram a few days ago, and a lot of you guys are like, what did you do different? What's your different foundation routine? You look airbrushed. I did use that primer for that look. So those are my 2 go-tos right now. But you just press this into the skin, let it kind of set just for a hot second, just while you're getting your foundation ready and you're ready to rock and roll. 3, using a flesh-colored pencil to highlight and open and brighten the face. Now, I love the one by Benefit. It's called High Beam or High Glow. I'm not quite sure what it's called. I should probably know that. I'll put that in the description, what I'm talking about. But Wet n Wild makes a great pencil that is flesh toned. A lot of companies do. But I'm using the Anastasia one right now. This is in base 1. Above the brow, just a little bit, right where it starts to arch, and just push it in with your finger. And this is going to give you an automatic brow lift. It's going to open and lift those eyes, which we all want. And you don't need a lot. You just need to gently kind of push that into the arch of your brow. You can see automatically it just lifts and opens and brightens everything. Now this one is essential. It's on the waterline of the eye. And I'm just going to gently pull and pop this in. Now you can totally see the difference between this eye and this eye. This one looks a little bit more awake, it looks a little bit brighter, it looks more open. Now this is going to be how you cheat a good night's sleep. It's going to make your eyes, if your eyes are a little bit smaller in shape, it's going to make them look bigger and more open and more vibrant and bright. There we go. This is like one of my favorite tips. And then you're going to apply this right here on your cheekbone. So if you push on your cheekbone right here, you feel it. And that's where you want to apply this. And you're just going to run this just like this. And I'm going to leave it kind of standing out for a second so you guys can see. And then you can just take your finger or your beauty blender or your sponge or whatever you may be using and push that in. And what that's going to do is that's immediately going to highlight that area, lift it up, so it's going to give you like a cheek lift, and it's going to bring your eye up and out. So it's also going to slim your face, and it's just going to give another radiance to your skin that, again, you're going to cheat a little anti-aging, a little bit brighter eye, a little bit more lifted face. And I love these because they don't have any shimmer in them. They don't have any kind of, you know, anything there to reflect the light. It's literally just giving light. So it's just lifting and bringing this out. And then if you want to, I like to put a little bit here on the chin, a little bit here above the Cupid's bow, and just slightly down the bridge of the nose. Now this is a flesh tone pencil, and I can't stress that enough. This is not a white pencil. This is a flesh tone pencil. And the reason why we do it here, here, and here is because we want this to be illuminated, highlighted, and lifted. And this is just gonna make your lips look a little bit bigger and a little bit more youthful. Okay, well, kind of 3, 4, I don't quite know. 4, I guess, is going to be to take a luminizing primer. Now, this is by Charlotte Tilbury. This is her Wonder Glow, but Becca makes their backlight filter. I like something with a little bit more gold undertones in it because it's going to be a little bit more natural looking rather than pink or frosted. And you want to use it in a liquid form. The creams have a tendency to be a little bit too unnatural. These are a lot more sheer. So I just take a little bit on the back of my hand, and you can use this with your fingers. So I'm going to do my fingers first. And you're going to apply that right over where you put that flesh tone pencil. But you can also push it in with your beauty blender, your sponge. That's, you know, basically it. And I actually take it right from the apple of my cheek all the way back to the hairline. And I just want to show you how pretty this is. It leaves the skin dewy, luminous, glowing, and again, youthful looking. So we're just going to do the other side again. And I just want to really catch the light for you guys and show you. Because I don't use a lot of powders on my skin. And I like to fake, you know, beautiful, youthful, luminous skin, because, you know, as we age, the skin kind of dulls and loses its luminosity, and this is just going to put it back in and kind of give you that sheet, that model skin. Now you can stop there and you'll be fine and ready to rock and roll. But what I also like to do is I like to take a setting mist. This is by Urban Decay, and this is a cool and hydrating mist, and I like to just put it on just a little bit, and just kind of push that into the skin, let it dry. And again, what that does is it takes the powderiness away of your makeup. So if you do use powders, especially somebody that's a little more oily, if you do use powders, this is going to melt the powder into your skin. It's going to make your skin look like skin again. So how many tips was that? That was exfoliate, prime with a pore minimizer, highlighting stick, illuminator, and then the spray, I guess, is 5, but that's an optional thing. So again, those are quick tips to really take some of that aging process out of your skin and make your skin look a little bit more youthful. I hope you find these helpful, and don't forget to subscribe and like. And if you guys have more ideas for anti-aging ideas, or quick tips like this that I can share with you, please comment below. I love to hear from you guys, and I really take your comments, suggestions really to heart, and I try to make sure that I do all of those videos for you guys. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget, you are so loved. Lots of love from me to you. Mwah. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.